Hi everyone, here at Benwick Sports today we have the most special of special guests, my angling hero, the man that I watched teach me how to do river fishing from magazines and everything, and an absolute legend of our sport, Tommy Pickering.
Well, thank you very
Hello,
much, mate.
Tom.
Yeah, well, it's a
It's
pleasure
an
being
honour
here.
for me to meet you.
Hey, what a
And
shot.
Are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it. It's fantastic. It's quite strange because people are coming in on these days, and some of them I've known for a long, long time. Like
Yeah.
one lad's been in and he spoke about Denmark when he was behind me, and not when I brought the record, but the one before in a team match. And he was still behind me, and I forgot about the match, and he told me everything about it. And
Yeah.
I remember that, and
Remembered it well.
And I think these days are like that, is that you get to speak to the customers about not just about the tackle and fishing and things like that, but things in the past. And as you get older, unfortunately, that's what people do. They remind you how old you are and keep talking.
Yeah, some of them photos we see with Stevie Cowley here earlier on with you and him. He's had his third photograph took with you today.
I think did he say we're 41 and he's got 3 now?
50, yeah.
50 was
12 when he took the
12.
photo. Yeah.
I mean that was in the 80s.
Yeah.
When he was at Evesham and. Just things like that, the fantastic memories, and it was great seeing Steve again, I must admit.
Yeah, he likes you lot.
But no, it's been a great day, and I can honestly say, wow, what a place we've got here. What a job everybody's done. It's a fantastic shop, and I mean, I've bought stuff from you before myself because you can't get it from other shops, and I've had to send it off, and now I've seen it first hand and everything. It's blown me away, to be honest with you, really, and staff are very friendly. They make a lovely cup of tea as well.
Well, apart from Johnny.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I did warn us about that. Yeah.
Don't put milk in your tea first.
No, but we're having a good day. Let's
No,
lots of people coming to see you. I knew they would. As soon as Adrian told me that you were.
I love talking about old times and everything like that. And of course, we're here to not just promote, nitro. We're here to promote fishing,
and enjoyment.
Enjoyment. One of the great things about fishing, I've always said is, and it's one of the things I've noticed today, is there's different aspects of the sport. You don't have a sea angler, fly angler, especially match angler, pleasure angler. You're still a fisherman. You are, in my eyes, and I think that's the important factor. And I think on these days shows that that. That's what happens.
Yeah. And we've been desperate for a bit of water in our rivers. And by the sounds of it,
we brought water for you. Yeah, it was belting it down.
What could be better?
But there's a lot of water out, but we need it. We really do at the moment. As rivers need it and the land needs it.
Desperately there is.
But that's one thing that I've noticed now in my area, where I come from in Doncaster. It's like probably 20% rivers, still waters, 8% commercial. I've come down here, and which my first love is river fishing. My love of fishing is river fishing. Everybody's talking to me about river fishing. And it's actually reassuring and nice because that's what people are talking about. They're talking about rivers. And like I said, that's my first love. But where I come from, crikey, I've got 300 commercials. So most of you talking and people talk to us about commercialism. But I'll never make any excuses for talking about rivers.
No, definitely. No. We've had a nice long chat about Bleak, haven't we? Bleak fishing. I bet a lot of people go Bleak and things.
Well, it was a great question that you asked me, and we'll tell everybody now what my answer was. And he said, would I be able to compete at Bleak fishing with the Whittles and the people like that? And I think I would have been able to in my prime, in my younger days. I watched Aidy fish a few years ago and he was incredible.
How good he was.
And but I think I would have done in them days because I was really quick and my brain was quick. And I used to catch 800 to 900 fish in them days with different tackle. So I think I would have done. But it's one of them things you go, God, I love that. What a challenge. Challenge. To be honest with you, I'd like to go down now and do it and to see how far. I wouldn't expect to beat them nowadays. But like it's a challenge, and I like challenges. But who knows? We don't know. We'll never know. But I think I would have been able to because I was a really quick fisherman, and my brain were really quick. in my early 20s. I'm talking a long time ago, but we'll never know answer.
No.
But I think I would have been able to.
Wouldn't it be lovely to see them rivers, them matches, and that
Oh.
whole comeback?
Well,
And that wouldn't it be lovely to see?
I think one of the things that I've always said about my career and my life, I think I've seen the best of it. In fact, you know, when the rivers were full of fish, and I used to go to Warwickshire Haven and Trent and places like that, and when they were full of roach days and choke, I've seen all that, and then now I've seen commercialism, so I've seen lots of things, and one of the things I've always been able to do is change my fishing for the times.
Yeah, it's adapted.
But there's no beach river fishing, and
No.
100%. If it came back to how it was before, I don't think I'd ever want a commercial. I think I'd only be fishing rivers again.
Yeah, it would be lovely to see. Definitely would be. Yeah, apart from your national when you was on our bit.
No,
64.
What,
Poor old little boy. It does get bad.
1976, was it? Five?
Oh,
When Barnsley won the first ever national, I think it was 75. It was
Right.
here,
Yeah.
Ely on the Caminoes, and we won it. And I dry netted. I didn't have a bite, and there were 64 of us out of 80
yeah,
dry netted.
yeah,
But fortunately, lads got us through when we won it.
yeah.
So I've got great memories of Ely as well. The fact that we
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Barnsley and a bit of history really won the first ever national championships down here. So
Yeah.
and we actually came for a week's practice as well.
Yeah.
So
So
which
you
we did in
practiced
them
to catch
days.
nothing.
Basically, yeah. I mean, tactics were catch an eel.
Yeah.
That were the tactics, and I didn't get one. Rest of the lads fortunately did, and we had an hour captain. So I actually lifted a trophy for the first time for Barnsley.
Oh, fantastic.
Which
yeah.
which is great memories. But
Yeah.
I think also in them days, it was not the norm, but fishing was a bit more like that because it was natural fishing. I mean nowadays, because of commercialism, you talk about dry nets like really.
Yeah.
But in them days, it was like I said, 64 of us, and I can remember wind were blowing at me, and the little fish kept jumping inside, and I was trying to catch it with half a squat on, trying to catch it, and I couldn't catch it, and that would have got me 64 points.
Yeah, it would have done.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. But now the river's absolutely stuffed with fish.
I know, follow it.
And there's no matches. It's such a shame.
Well, there's no fishermen, unfortunately.
No.
I mean, I know it sounds strange, but we've got a great system. What Martin and I and Murfield people run, and they get good attendances. But I'm one at Young'uns,
Yeah.
and they're like, wow. It's like it's you look round and there's nobody. They're all fishing the commercials, and that's a sign of what it is. It's a sad. I'd love to see youngsters back up rivers, but I'm afraid it's not going to happen.
No, I can't see it. But you never know.
No,
you never know.
But sometimes you do, and it won't happen.
No.
Which is a shame.
No, that's brilliant, Tom. Lovely to see you.
Oh no,
mate.
fantastic!
You're welcome anytime.
I've had a great day.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic shop, great staff, and I promise you one thing: I will come back.
You haven't had a donut yet, though, have you?
No, I'm having another cup of tea.
Oh, that's what I do. That's brilliant.